said, from Z's the Flab. So here I am, literally sitting in the dirt, dirty from head to toe, absolutely wasted, so tired, because it's replanting time. You know, I wonder who told us that life's supposed to be easy. When we look at nature and we look at our lives and just the garden, we realize there's many seasons, many things happening, many things that need to happen in order to grow and be healthy. But oh no, we want an easy life. Things must go smooth sailing, things must be the same. It doesn't work like that. So yesterday, hubby and I went to a site inspection, so I had to drive him. And after the site inspection, we decided to go to a nursery with a lovely coffee shop to have some coffee. So we were having coffee and cheesecake, and I said, I just want to walk a little bit through the nursery, not planning to buy anything. And guess what? I was walking merrily, just looking, enjoying the plants, and then I saw this hibiscus. I stopped dead in my tracks. In my life, I've never seen a more beautiful hibiscus. It's a dirty pinkish color. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's in this huge bag. So I immediately thought, this is gonna be very expensive. But I looked and I saw 120 rand, about $5. It's ridiculous for a plant in a bag this size. So, immediately into my trolley, hyperventilating, so excited, because as I say, to me this is really the most gorgeous hibiscus I've ever seen. So yes, apart from that, I also bought some of these little beautiful plants. I know geraniums, no, not geraniums. I forgot the names. But I bought 12 of them in two trays of them. I bought a little bit of veggies. Very happy. Came home. Now I'm having a little bit of a problem. Where to put this beautiful plant of mine, because my garden is so full. If I want to put something in, I need to take something out. But on the other hand, this one is so beautiful. I really want to put it on my patio between all my other beautiful flowers. So now I need a pot. So this morning I got up, decided I'm going to go into my garden, get some of my very old, broken, dilapidated, really old pots due to old age. I'm going to get them out. I'm going to restore them, large ones, so that I can put this plant in. But as I was walking and looking at my pots, I realized that one is really bad. I mean, I can kind of restore it, but it's really just too old and too broken. So I realized, some things we want to keep mending it, keep restoring it, keep it alive, whatever I call it. But sometimes you just need to let things go. It's time. It's time to let them go. So what I did that was also awesome. I've got two of these pots, huge yellow ones, that I got as a present from a very special lady years ago. But I had them in my garden. So I decided, you know what? In between my plants at the bright area. And I thought, I'm going to bring these two back onto my patio, and then the old one that's really red, painted red, but broken, and it's still intact. So I'm gonna change that. Oh boy, but it's not as easy. I mean, they are huge. So first I had to take all the compost and sand and things out. Then I had to cart it here. Then I had to drag my pot here and whatever. So change is hard. And we change. If we want to grow, we got to change. And things happen so that we are forced to change. Forced to let go. And forced to let things be. And let things go. And change things in our lives. So that we can grow as we're supposed to grow, otherwise we're going to die. So then I got my pot here, and then I realized something. But you know, my most favorite tree in the whole world, my little pot plant tree, it was my mom's, and it was in this pot. Now if you look closely, this pot is nearly as bad as the one that I wanted to bring back. So I realized it's not going to help if I bring the one yellow pot here that's still very good, put this one in, because then I've got my little tree in this ugly pot that also now needs to move into my garden, become one with my plants, because there it goes very nicely when it's inside my plants in my garden. So yes, let me tell you about this little tree. You can't really see it now. Oh, the compost, I had to buy some fertilizer as well. So if I pick this up, you can see the little tree there. It makes the most beautiful pink flowers. And that was my mum's. That was standing in front of the last flatlet that she and my dad lived in. So Dad passed away a couple of years before. Mum passed on, and then when she passed on, we had to go and clean out her flatlet. The last thing I put on the to bring home was that little tree. I just could not leave it, because I remember my dad so clearly. He was sitting on the little bench, and he had Alzheimer's at that time, but he was such a loving man, such a love was just pouring out of him, dementia or not. He was such an angel. And then he was always, I see him sitting there pointing at this little tree that was at that stage full of this pink flowers, and he would say, isn't that the most beautiful tree? Isn't Mum wonderful? Mum with her green fingers, isn't she wonderful? So I just had to bring my dad and Mum's love tree home. But now, as I said, the pot was now really also becoming a problem. So I decided today is the day that I'm going to replant Mum and Dad's love plant into a better pot, a larger pot. And then I'm going to put their pot once again somewhere in my garden. And then I'm going to bring the other yellow pot to put this plant in. So the moral of the story is, it's messy. I'm wasted. I'm dirty. I was barefoot. Yes, don't tell my husband. In slip-slops while I was doing all this, and this thing slipped at one stage while I was trying to get the plant out of the pot, and it got hold of my foot. Luckily, nothing happened. I could have lost a toe or two or three, but that's me once again. I just start and then I just go, and later on I need to salvage the whole thing because I didn't think it through. But that's me, so I'm already here. So I don't know when I will get the strength to take the other plants out of the large yellow pot and then bring the pot here, because my gardener is only coming in 5 days time, and there's no ways that I'll be able to wait for 5 days. I'm now busy. I want to get this beautiful plant in a pot so that I can enjoy it. So yes, life is messy, change is messy, growth is messy, and it's necessary. If we want to grow, we need bigger pots. That means we need to be replanted. And I'm not always talking about physically. I'm talking about soul, spirit. We need to be replanted. We need to grow. We need to be moved. We need to leave things behind. And most of the time we don't want to do it. So we found ourselves in very tough situations, forcing us to move, but it's for our good. It's always for our good, even if we don't understand it, even if we don't enjoy it. Let me tell you, it's tough, it's dirty, it's ugly, you can get hurt, but it's for our good. So thank you that I can share my messy day with you, and know whatever you may find yourself in, whatever situation, it is actually for your growth. It is for your good. I'm not saying it's enjoyable or whatever. Things happen. I don't know why things happen. It's not because we did something wrong, but we are in this realm and tough things happen, bad things happen. But if we realize this truth, that everything that we go through can be used for our good and our growth and our healing and restoration, then we will have the strength to keep going, day by day, minute by minute, breath by breath, step by step. And just think how good my little tree is feeling. It got new compost, it got fertilizer, it's in a larger pot, water. I put a lot of beautiful little flowers around it. It's for the trees good. Have a fantastic day. Love you lots. Is it from Zetster's Lab? I put these clothes on because I need to go to yoga this afternoon, but now I am so dirty and I am so tired that I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm not there yet. So 4 o'clock this afternoon, when I need to leave, I will know. So don't worry about things that's in the future. Enjoy this moment. Love you lots.